Hey there, welcome to another exciting episode of Foodology. Today, we're diving into the delicious realm of butternut squash and showing you how to cook it to perfection on your stovetop. First, let's talk about choosing the right squash. You want to look for a small butternut squash with a firm, smooth skin. This tells you that it's fresh and will be easier to peel. Trust me, you don't want to wrestle with a tough, old squash. It's like trying to peel a rock. When it comes to cutting and peeling, safety is key. Keep those fingers away from the blade and take it slow and steady. If you're having trouble cutting through the raw squash, here's a little trick: pop it in the microwave for a minute or two to soften it up. Or, if you prefer, you can give it a quick roast in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit 175 degrees Celsius. This will make it much more manageable. Now, let's talk about peeling technique. Grab your trusty vegetable peeler and start at the top of the squash, where it's wider. Work your way down, following the curves and contours of the squash. It's like giving your squash a little spa treatment. Just remember to rotate it to ensure an even peel. Once you've got your squash peeled, cut it in half lengthwise and scoop out those seeds and stringy bits. But wait, don't toss those seeds. You can totally roast them, just like pumpkin seeds. Talk about a bonus snack. Next up, it's time to cut your squash into bite-sized cubes. The key here is to aim for uniform pieces so they cook evenly. Think of it as giving your squash a little haircut. You want everything to look neat and tidy. Now, let's get cooking. Heat up your skillet over medium-high heat and add a generous glug of olive oil. Make sure that skillet is nice and hot before adding your squash cubes. This will give them a beautiful golden brown color and caramelize those natural sugars. As you're sautéing, don't be afraid to season your squash. A sprinkle of salt is a must, but feel free to get creative with other spices like black pepper, paprika, or even a pinch of cinnamon for a little extra warmth. Keep an eye on your squash and give it a stir every now and then to prevent sticking and ensure even cooking. You want those cubes to be tender but not mushy, kind of like the perfect pillow for your taste buds to rest on. So, how do you know when your butternut squash is ready to rock? Give a cube a little poke with a fork. If it's tender but still holds its shape, you're good to go. If it's still a bit firm, let it hang out in the skillet a bit longer. But wait, what if you have leftovers? No worries. Just let your squash cool down to room temp, then pack it into an airtight container and store it in the fridge for 3 to 4 days. When you're ready to reheat, simply toss it back into a hot pan and sauté until warmed through. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.